friends, thanks for joining me for Sunday School. Today we're talking about giving gifts to God. What if you got your very favorite toy, the most wonderful gift you've ever had, and then had to turn around and give it away right then? It'd be hard, right? It would be really hard. What if you needed to give it to God? Yep, it would still be hard. But maybe you could feel about giving something to God a little bit easier than giving it to somebody else. But it's really hard to give away your most special, precious things, right? Well, we're going to hear a story today about a lady who did just that. She gave everything that she had. Our story today is in the book of Mark. So we're going to go to Mark 12. I've gone too far. Okay, I found Mark 12. Do you see my 12? Now we're going to go to verse 41. So it's Mark 12, 41 through 44. Not a very long story. Let's see. Right here it is in this Bible. And the story title in this Bible is called A Poor Widow's Contribution. So this story is about Jesus and when he went to the temple. That's like the church. And they used to give money out front. And we actually at our church have baskets out front before you go into the sanctuary that you can give money to the church, to God. A long time ago when Jesus was on earth, they didn't have checks and a lot of paper money. Their money was coins. And so it made a big loud noise when they would put their coins into the offering basket. And some people really enjoyed clinking their loud coins to show everybody how much money they were giving because they were so proud of themselves on how much they gave to God. So our story today is a story from Jesus teaching his disciples an important lesson on giving. Let's see what this story is.
Today's Bible story comes from the Spark Story Bible, published by Spark House. The Widow's Offering. Jesus sat down outside a temple and taught the disciples how to share. "Do you see that rich man in those fancy robes?" Jesus asked the disciples. They looked around and saw him. He twirled his robe, and when he saw that they were watching him, "I must be very special," thought the rich man. The man in fancy robes stopped in front of a money box outside the temple. He slowly reached into his purse and pulled out several coins. One by one, he held them up to the sun so that they flashed for all to see. "It is time for me to give to the poor," he said very loudly. The coins made a loud clang as he dropped them in to the money box. Now Jesus asked the disciples another question. "Do you see that poor widow?" Jesus whispered the question because he didn't want to scare her. She looked this way and that, and she tried to hide in the crowd. She bent over the money box. Clink, clink. Her two tiny coins barely made a sound as she dropped them in. The old woman reached her hand into her pocket. It was empty. Quietly, the poor woman shuffled away. "Did you notice?" asked Jesus. "The man in the fancy robes gave just a little of his riches and showed off a lot. The widow gave only the 2 coins she had and kept very quiet about it. She shared everything. She is the one who gave the most. This is how I want you to share." How does it feel when you get to put your coins into the offering at church?
Do you have some coins or blocks or even a piece of paper and you can tear it up into small bits? So go get some coins. I gathered some fake coins around, just like this. And if you don't have any coins, you can tear pieces of paper off to make little fake coins. Okay, now I want you to take 4 coins or 4 pieces of paper and put it in front of you. And I've got mine right here. And I want you to give one of those to your offering. So you're going to pretend to give that to your offering. And now you still have 3 left. Not bad. You can go home. You can go buy toys or food or whatever you have left with your 3 coins, right? And that's what the rich people did, is they took their money that they had left over and they bought what they needed. But the widow in our story, you know, she lived alone and she didn't have very much money. All she had was 2 coins. So take all of your coins and put them aside except for 2. So all you have left is 2 coins. Now I want you to take both of your coins, 1 and 2, and give them to the church. How many do you have left? Oh, you don't have any left. So you can't go to the store and go buy any toys or food or anything left, right? Because you gave all of your money to God. So you see, in the story, the rich people who gave lots and lots of coins and looked like they were giving more, but they weren't giving all of it. And so they weren't hurt by it. They didn't go without things. And the woman in the story, she gave all that she had. So she went home that day and she could not buy dinner or food because she gave everything that she had to God. That's why Jesus said that she gave more than the rich man who gave lots and lots of coins, because she felt what she was giving to God. When we give ourselves and our things to God, we're showing God that we trust God. We trust God will take care of us and help us when we are in need. That's just a way of we are showing our trust. Some of us have lots of things all over our house. In fact, I know my kids have more than that they need. Do you have more than you need? What are some things that you care for and that you treasure? Yeah, we have lots of great things. What would it be like to give those away? It would be hard and we would miss them. So our lesson is that God wants you to put God before your treasures at home, to make God most important in your life. It's okay to love the things that you have in your home because we have stuff that we absolutely treasure. We just need to make sure that we love God more than our special things. To help us remember the story, if you have been able to collect some coins, and I went around, and these ones are just pretend coins. They're actually called from Pirate Island in South Carolina from a mini golf place. And then I have a real quarter, and I have a real penny, and these ones are still the fake coins. And so it's kind of fun to do a crayon rubbing. Have you ever done that before? Okay, I found an old broken crayon, and those work the best. So I'm going to take my crayon and peel off the paper. So I peeled off the paper so I have the plain crayon. And then what you do is you take a coin and put it underneath your paper. And I just use scratch paper. And you put it flat down and you hold the paper and you take the side of your crayon and you rub it like this. I'll show you. When you rub it, it prints out what's on this on the coin. So I'm going to try this one again. But if you do straight up and down, it won't work. Look, my coin moved under there. I'm going to try to do it again because this one has a pirate face on it. It's kind of cool. Can you see the pirate face that came through? Kind of. So now I'm going to take, ooh, this is a cool quarter. Can you see it? It has the birds on it. I'm going to see if I can do that. So I'm going to lay it right underneath. Here, I'll show you. And you can kind of see it. Do you see the birds? So if you just sit and practice rubbing your coin, so I put the coin underneath the paper and then I just rub sideways, then the coin appears. It's really cool. And that is an activity you can do to help you remember the story of the widow who gave everything she had. All right, my friends, thank you for joining me for Sunday School today, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.